Forgiveness, can it set a killer free? In a shocking twist, Erika Kirk, the widow of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk, publicly announced that she forgives her husband's alleged murderer. But does her forgiveness mean Tyler Robinson, the man accused of pulling the trigger, could actually walk free? The answer is more complicated than you think, and by the end of this video, you'll see why this single act of forgiveness might shake the entire case, but won't necessarily change the outcome you expect. Let's start with the facts. Charlie Kirk was tragically killed earlier this month, and Tyler Robinson was charged with murder. Prosecutors have already indicated they may pursue the most serious penalties possible, including life in prison, or even the death penalty. Against this backdrop, Erika Kirk stunned the public when she said she forgives her husband's killer. She even added that she does not want Robinson's blood on her ledger, meaning she would not push for his execution. This raises the burning question: if the victim's own spouse forgives the killer, does the justice system let him go? On the surface, it sounds possible. After all, forgiveness is powerful. In some stories, when a victim forgives, the accused gets a lighter punishment or even avoids prison altogether. Could that happen here? Imagine the headlines: "Killer walks free after widow's forgiveness." It's the kind of twist you'd expect in a movie. But the real-life courtroom works very differently. Here's the truth. In the United States, crimes like murder aren't prosecuted by the victim or their family, they're prosecuted by the state. That means the case is literally titled "The State versus Tyler Robinson," not Erika Kirk versus Tyler Robinson. The prosecutor represents society as a whole, not just the victim's family. So while Erika's forgiveness is heartfelt, it doesn't erase the charges, and it doesn't stop the state from pursuing justice. Now here's where it gets interesting. Even though forgiveness can't cancel a murder charge, it can play a role later in the process. At sentencing, families are given the chance to speak through something called a victim impact statement. That's where Erika's forgiveness could matter. Judges sometimes weigh the family's wishes when deciding whether to impose the harshest sentence or something lighter. Prosecutors may also take her stance into account during plea negotiations. But, here's the twist, it only softens the edges. It doesn't tear down the walls. In both Arizona and Utah, where this case has ties, murder and aggravated murder come with mandatory prison sentences. In other words, even if every family member stood up in court and begged for mercy, the law requires punishment. The minimum is prison. The maximum could be life without parole, or even the death penalty. Forgiveness might influence how severe that punishment looks, but it will never erase it. So, will Charlie Kirk's alleged killer go free just because his widow forgave him? The answer is no. Tyler Robinson will still face the full weight of the legal system. Erika's words may change the tone of the trial, they may sway hearts, and they may even reduce how harshly the court punishes him, but they cannot unlock the prison doors. Forgiveness is powerful, but the law is absolute. What do you think? Should forgiveness ever play a role in sentencing? Or should the justice system ignore it completely? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this story as it unfolds.